What's up, guys? I got another episode of AJ Talks here. I don't have Jeremy here, it's just gonna be me, so we'll just call it Andrew Talks today.
Why so serious?
Jeremy, it's 2019. You can't do whiteface.
Dude, I told you we were gonna do this as a joke.
Oh, God.
You agreed to it. You know what? I'm done. I need my agent. Where's my agent?
Jeez, I want Armando back. This should just be the AA show.
Armando is my agent, by the way. He said that we're kind of allowed to make that joke. So there's a complete overreaction on your part. So like he said, welcome to another episode of AJ Talks.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Jeremy, and we're bringing you a very special movie review for Joker. So if you've been keeping up with movie culture at all, you'd know that Joker is a big movie coming out this year. Doesn't look like it has any connection to the DCEU, just a solo Joker film starring Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro and also the girl who plays Domino in Deadpool.
So, guess what, guys? The movie Joker is about the Joker. So, this movie is obviously about the Joker. Stars Joaquin Phoenix, as Jeremy said. You get to see the Joker before he became the Joker. And then at the end, you get to see him be the Joker.
Whoa, wait, spoiler!
I thought it was about like Jerry Seinfeld or like Dave Chappelle.
You telling me this isn't Meet the Fockers 4? Robert De Niro's in this movie, everyone.
He's my dad. Guys, you know how we do it here at AJ Talks. We're gonna do the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know how much stuff we have for the bad and the ugly. I'm not gonna lie.
This movie was pretty
really good.
Hyped
it up, and I already went in with the mindset like, yo, this is gonna be a good movie. And I just felt it in my bones. So, we're gonna start off with the good. Since Jeremy likes to talk the most, we'll let Jeremy start.
Whoa, hold up. Now, because I like to talk the most, it's because you usually don't know what to say, but
because I'm speechless at all these great movies that we watch.
Abominable?
Ding!
Hustlers? This guy couldn't stop talking on the car ride home. I should have yeeted myself out.
No, like, I wanted Jeremy to jump out, but that's not the point. I actually love this movie. Like I said, I went into it knowing it was going to be good, and I was just so happy with how everything turned out. I don't even know where to start. Where should we start with the good?
The best was the cinematography. This movie had insane camera angles and perspectives that I did not expect from this movie. It was awesome.
All the shots look beautiful.
Shots of the Joker being the Joker, you know, all.
Is this It Chapter 2 again?
There were certain POV shots that were awesome. There were cuts, like flashback shots, that were jarring. It was a really well done movie. Whoever was doing these angles, there's a part where it's like an angle from below, and it did wonders. It really helped you to put you kind of into perspective of Joker in the way where you're looking at it instead of from a normal movie would shoot from this angle or like shoot from maybe a little bit above. No, this movie was going below, transitioning up. When it should be a wide shot, it was a close shot, and then it was just so unsettling. Once it gets to that point of unsettlement within you, you feel the tone of the movie just shift. And once the tone shifts, everyone notices it. It's done with cinematography, it's done with the music, it's done with dialogue, it's done with the lighting, the set lighting.
All the shots of him dancing, beautiful. Jeremy, do it one more time, I wish I knew what music they played.
Send in the clown.
There we go. For the good, how about Joaquin Phoenix? Oh man, he did such a good job as the Joker. I don't know who did better, him or Heath Ledger. He's up there, definitely. He looked like, if you guys follow the trailers and Joaquin Phoenix, you know that he had to starve himself for the role. The dude is skin and bones. And he's like got this inward posture, like he has the posture you would expect Joker to have. Because Joker's like a introvert outcast, and you kind of close yourself off if you're like that. And that's what he did. He's like this whole time.
If you've seen the trailer, you know that when Joker is not Joker and he's Arthur, he's all. But when he makes that transition in the trailer, you see him walking down the hall. He's Joker, he's stunned, his back is straight, he's walking with confidence and suave. Joaquin Phoenix had to capture that shift and make it believable, and he did.
Another thing with Joaquin Phoenix, he made the Joker seem so damn weird. There's scenes where I'm uncomfortable. I'm watching, I'm like, this guy's a freaking freak. And the laugh, he's doing that laugh that he does, and he does it so many times, and you're like, God, I'm uncomfortable right now. Like, this Joker guy is weird. He gets beat up by kids. They took his sign and started beating his ass.
You asked who gets beat up by kids, right?
That's in the trailer.
I don't know how much of that he came up with or how much of that was the director telling him what to do, but gosh dang, did he really make Arthur feel creepy and just a loner. The whole movie you sympathize with Arthur, but at the same time you don't want to be friends with this guy. And it's kind of that. I think that was the picture the movie was trying to paint. Like, this guy, he's had a crummy life, his life sucks, everything keeps going downhill, and he just wants to be happy, but you don't want to be friends with him still.
I would be friends with him any day.
This guy would be friends with anyone. Thank you.
You're welcome, son. Anytime, Jeremy.
Don't you dare touch me. You're not my dad.
And additionally, he just led into so many intense scenes. Like, there was so much tension in the movie. I remember looking over at Jeremy, and he's like, something's coming up, and Jeremy's like this, because he's like, oh no, like, shit's about to go down, you know? Like, the movie was freaking tense. And that's, again, I think it's Joaquin Phoenix, and it's the shots that they were taking. It was just the perfect mashed potatoes going on between those, you know?
This movie shows you everything so that you can predict what's going to happen, and because you know what's going to happen, you're just waiting for something to happen, and it's that intensity of whether or not it will happen. That's the big thing with Joker, is he's very unpredictable. So even when you think you're predicting what's going to happen, something else happens, or it happens sooner than you think, or it happens later than you think, or it doesn't happen at all, and it keeps you in the state of suspense. And this movie did amazing with keeping everyone in suspense of what was going to happen next. It kept the tension. You could cut that tension with a knife. With a knife.
I think he said that wrong.
Roll the clip.
It was so tense, you could cut the tension with a knife.
In order to not keep this review long, we can honestly keep talking about the good things in this movie and what we like. But those are like the top 4 or 5 things that we like. And they're the standouts.
Just go watch it, honestly. I might go watch it a second time.
This movie has some really good subversions of expectation too. But that's all we'll say for the good. Let's move on to the bad. Which, is there anything that's bad? I feel like there was a little bit of an exposition dump. Just a bit. I mean, it was all necessary. But at some certain points, I felt like they were kind of just hammering in the fact that this guy's life sucks. It's like, oh, his life sucks. Oh no, it's got worse. It can't possibly. Oh no, his life sucks again. Oh, you thought that was happy? Nope, that's sad. Oh, boom. And every time, it was just like kind of hammering in the fact that his life sucks.
What? That's life, Jeremy. That's life. That's the punchline of the movie. That's life, baby. Boom. I don't even have anything to say for the bad. Let's just move on to the ugly.
It ended. I wanted to keep going.
Okay, the ugly for this movie, you know what it was? I was sitting next to the worst people in the movie theater I've ever been next to, okay?
We're in one of the dining theaters, so it has a big separator between the chairs, okay? This guy and his girlfriend, they were reaching over the separator, like touching me, you know? Okay, so the girlfriend's where Jeremy is. The boyfriend's on that side, and I'm sitting here. He's reaching over, grabbing my popcorn, playing with my butt a little bit, okay? And I'm like, dude, the movie's up there. They're talking to each other the entire movie. They're not even super loud, but I see it in my peripherals, and he's like whispering stuff in your ear. I'm like, dude, you're ruining this movie for me. And I told him, I stood up, I said, yo, get the out of here, bro. Get the
And then I woke up and realized I can't do that. I can't do that in real life. And then I continued watching the movie and I just shut up. Yeah. So that's my experience. That was the only bad.
Thank you for bringing me here, baby. It's National Boyfriend Day. I love you.
I know. He was trying to make funny comments too. I was like, dude, this is an intense movie. We don't need your funny comments, you joker.
I don't know why. Shut the. Oh I'm tired of seeing in origin movies is the movie starting and then 1, 2, bam, third act, and that's when we actually see the title character. Basically, I feel like origin stories are a waiting game. I've liked the last couple of superhero movies a lot because Shazam, he turns into Shazam 1/3 of the way through. Aquaman, it starts off with him as Aquaman.
He's in the water.
Wonder Woman, about halfway through is when she starts doing that cool stuff in the World War I fight. And even Spider-Man Homecoming didn't really rehash his origin story, so I like that. It just feels kind of off to see an origin story this late into the comic book game, like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was so boring because it was a boring movie, but also it was an origin story, and I just think origin stories are kind of played out. Like, let's just throw them out. We don't need to see their origin story. But this is a movie about an origin story that no one even really knows. Even the comics themselves don't really put out Joker's origin story. Like, there's no canon Joker's origin story.
But this was a good one.
But this was still a great one. This was phenomenal. Like, if they made this one the canon one, I'd be okay with that. And ugly, mostly on the movie industry, not really this movie itself. Because honestly, there was really nothing ugly about this movie.
Well said.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on the show today, Jeremy. You have a nice night.
What are you talking about? I brought you on as a guest. This is my channel. I'm the owner.
I'm the manager, damn it. Alright guys, let's go on to the rating. Jeremy, you go first. What would you rate this movie?
I will give this movie 9 white faces out of 10.
I'm gonna give this movie 9.5 laughs out of 10. And you know what? That wasn't 9.5, that was 8, you buffoon. You guys should go watch the movie. I loved it, and I think you guys will love it too.
I think anyone who likes movies in general would just like this movie. You don't even have to know about the Joker, but like, who doesn't know about the Joker?
Don't take your girlfriend to the movie and then make out with her and try and whisper funny stuff in her ear and ruin the movie for me. Thank you.
Alright guys, that's the end of this review for this movie. We hope you liked it. And if you do like it, check out some of our other stuff. This movie, me and Andrew were really excited about it, so we're just really excited to mostly talk about it.
Yeah,
but
we actually liked this movie, so...
yeah, this is the first movie, I think, to get above a 9. First movie to get above a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the first good movie in a couple of weeks.
Abominable was pretty good.
Abominable was pretty abominable. What?
What?
Huh?
Yeti?
Why are we talking about that movie still?
Alright, anyways, comment,
Like,
subscribe.
thank you. Before you guys click away, just to let you know, Armando did start his own channel back up again, Cinema Senor. Link will be in the description below. Go give him some love.
We're sponsored by him.
Yeah, and
This is an ad.
due to scheduling conflicts, in reality, me and him could no longer film together. He works mostly in the night, I work in the mornings. So mine and Andrew's schedules lined up more, so we decided to do it on this channel. Please go show Armando some love. He posted his first video about a week ago. He should be posting his Joker review any day now. We'll see you next time, next week. Gemini Man. And the Addams Family. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.